Nope, I'm still dedicated.
It's still got those slow death rolls happening.
Yeah, bounced back into it once or a few times over the years. I'm done. Can't do it.
And I said the exact same thing. Jumped it back into it a couple of times and finally hit a threshold where I was like, nope, no more. I'm thoroughly done with this.
Once you see the carrot and the stick, you're done.
No, they got rid of the carrot on the stick.
See, that's it. That's what done it.
But it's all about the microtransactions.
Oh my gosh.
Excuse me.
So how's everybody doing?
Eugene?
Yeah, doing good. My hairdresser on Saturday was like, oh my God, there's this client of mine that's getting into dating again. I'm going to give her your number.
What?
And she's like, she's gorgeous. She has beautiful hair, beautiful eyes, and she's a gamer like you. And I was like, all right, sure, why not? Go ahead. So, and I didn't expect to hear from this girl at all. But this afternoon, she actually texted me, and we've been texting back and forth about gaming. She's playing Guild Wars 2, which I baited. And I stopped playing in 2012.
I did a free trial of Guild Wars one time, and I'm like, it frustrated me.
Was that before or after the Living Story stuff? It was probably after the Living Story stuff started.
I know this was many years ago.
Because I think they started the Living Story in late 2012. And that was just after I quit playing.
Yeah, it would have been the holiday weekend when our WoW accounts got hacked.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, no, it was before 2012.
Oh,
See, so you were forced to play something else. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, I wasn't. I wasn't hacked. Jim was hacked. But you couldn't. Oh, I was like, kept trying to jump and I couldn't jump, and I'm like
Stopped by a grassy knoll.
I know.
Yeah, that's right. There was no jumping in Guild Wars 2, was there?
Yep.
Nope. And this was Guild Wars. It wasn't Guild Wars 2.
Oh, okay. Guild Wars. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 was totally different.
Okay, I'm going to post this because it is just the cutest darn thing. Corgis are like the cutest, and this is just so cute. Oh my God.
You found a corgi meme.
Yeah.
Kidding. I'm such a corgi. Like, except I'm not quite as cute, but oh my God. Tree trunk body, short little legs. That's me.
Not playing for me for some reason, but
it's just somebody holding a corgi by the paws, and it's going crazy being cute.
It's adorable.
So does
That's
that.
great. Jay, thanks for having a crazy giveaway bash. Now give me a fucking video card already.
What?
Go try to buy a video card right now.
Oh no.
You won't be able to.
The great video card shortage of 2021.
Yep. It literally got COVID. It's partially because of COVID. It's COVID has caused the semiconductor shortage, which has limited the number of video cards available. And so people are buying up video cards when they can get them and then turning around and selling them on eBay for 4 times the MSRP.
That's just stupid.
That's crazy.
Yep, and people are buying them, which is the stupid and crazy part.
Everything's getting stupid right now. The same things going on with the that new piece of hardware from Steam. The date's been pushed out to like third quarter now for the top level one, and people are pre-ordering and then already selling them on eBay for like double what they're pre-ordering it for.
Good old Scalper Society.
Yeah, because
Yep.
people are
Crazy
apparently
pants.
paying it just so they can get it sooner than waiting for when it'll release, or if they didn't get it on the first buy spree.
Mm-hmm.
In the computer world, which just cracks me up, there are people that are buying whole computers with the video card that they want, pulling the video card out to use it in their build, and getting rid of the rest of the computer. I think that's just great.
It's the
Crazy.
opposite of what it used to be of, I'm going to buy a pre-build because it's a good deal. Nope, I'm going to strip it for parts.
Right?
So is Janong on? I think I heard him, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did some stuff. I just, in the background playing with my robots.
That's what she said.
Whatever you want to call it, man.
Well, yeah, it's mine. I can do what I want.
It's consensual. I programmed them to say yes. So it has been a while.
It has.
Day or two.
As I'm crashing a bunch of windows to speed things up on the computer.
It's been a month.
Yeah. It's been more than that, I think.
Well, just over.
Yeah, been way
Last
too
one
much
was
gaming hiatus.
June 22nd. Just under, actually.
Yeah, way too much game hiatus. Not good. It's unhealthy.
It's not good for
Wow.
the soul.
Because it's not just this game that's
over-
been on hiatus.
Yeah, Jim overdid it on fireworks, and he was, he's still a little.
Yeah.
Yep, recovering from whatever the hell I did.
Yeah.
I did nothing on the 4th of July.
What a coincidence, so did I.
I blew stuff up.
Oh, now let me get my...
So in other exciting news, on the 29th, my new garage door gets installed.
Cool.
Ah.
And then sometime in mid-August, my new sliding glass door and windows should be ready to be installed.
Nice.
It's going to be like a whole new house.
Sounds like
it.
Then you'll have another month and you'll be like, what am I getting new for the house? It's been, 20 days.
Oh no, I've got probably a good 2-year plan for my house and stuff I want to do in the yard next. It's basically I financed the windows and door, but I have the money set aside for it. So I'll let that sit, until I have to pay it off. But then I want to do some landscaping in the backyard. I want to do some electrical work in the backyard. I want to do some.
What do you mean electrical work?
I need to have I have some electrical wire running out of the back wall that was running through conduit to where a floodlight used to be on the back of the house. I tore that down a long time ago. I want to have an electrician come in and put in an outlet so that I can put in landscape lighting
Oh, cool.
I'm also going to do some concrete work in the backyard. Yeah, I'm thinking that there's going to be a hot tub in the backyard at some point.
Well, yes, you do definitely have plans.
The fire pit is going to have a water fixture with a little waterfall put around it, and I'm going to have a concrete walkway put from the patio to the fire pit, and
That sounds lovely.
right when you get to the fire pit, it's a hexagon shaped pad made of flagstone. I'm going to have a little wooden bridge with a little river running underneath it as part of the water fixture. And yeah, that's the plan.
Well, it does sound lovely.
Now it's a matter of saving up the money to do it because it's going to cost a few $1,000s.
But will totally be worth it in the end.
Yep. Anyway, we've rolled our destiny.
We have.
There
So you
are.
guys are on a mission to a nerf ranch on the planet Angibo 5.
That's right.
Blah, 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 blah. And you guys were waiting to be picked up by the rancher's son, who was glad and slightly annoyed to be driving you guys out there in the middle of the night.
And if I
Desic.
remember correctly, some other farmers came in and kind of roughed him up just a little bit, and he was like, "No, it's okay. They're not bad guys." And there has been some Nerf deaths reported.
Ever since they, a certain bar owner hinted that there was a ship wreckage out there a month or two ago, and ever since there's been some weird Nerf murders out there in the scruff.
Yeah, they appeared to have been cutting up something and bragging about it being split open. Apparently, something is killing the Nerf pretty brutally. And then we left off. I was asking Desic about the kills on the right.
Mm-hmm.
So, any question as you guys, the camera pans in and your speeder truck is zipping with the guys in the back of the truck, and you're giving this guy the Q&A session.
Hey, what was the name of the that other Jedi, that other Padawan, the rascally one?
The guy who owns the bar?
Yeah.
That would be Jeffro. Here, let me post it in the notes there because I know you're going to want the exact spelling, aren't you?
Yes, please. Especially as he relates to Lena, it's nice to know, in case we...
There you go.
Situation.
Jeffro.
Wait a minute. I thought the ranch was on Sludren. Sluudren 5.
That is correct. You are correct.
Oopsie. Wow. Bowman of the best.
It's Sludren 5. Sorry, I'm pulling up my notes. It's not a barren rock, but it's no garden spot either. And of course, the name he introduced himself as business is different than what Alina knew him as.
Oh, so the second one is what he's really called?
The second one is what he goes by on the planet.
Oh, okay.
And if memory serves, we did talk about his involvement in my getting kicked out of the Jedi Academy, and he was profoundly sorry for that. And
Yeah, we had a real moment, he and I. No, like an honest moment between,
yep,
That he was very sincere in that moment. Yes.
mhm.
and so I didn't have to kill him.
As Alina shows her true colors, and that color is red. Dun dun.
Now, Alina tries to be good.
It's not been bad.
Right.
So, did you have any other questions for the young nerf herder on your way?
Other than he doesn't know what's killing the nerf.
Nope.
Just-
Fortunately,
Is he scruffy?
it's something that the only thing he knows is that it's something that sneaks up on him in the night, and whatever it is, it must be big because it seems like it can kill a nerf in a single strike.
Wow.
Does he know anything about the crashed ship that Jaffro mentioned?
Ooh. The crashed ship, you say?
You do say. I want you to die, Batman.
So he's heard a bunch of rumors about the crash ship. Some say it was, a Republic, freighter. Others say it was a Sith ship that flew by. And the only thing he knows for sure was there's 3 wreckage places that he's heard of from the different ranches out there talking, everybody talking crap. But he basically he tells you guys that whatever it was, it blew up high in the sky one night.
So 3 separate debris locations?
And it looks like there's at least 3 different debris spots where either life pods or debris came down. But Pa wouldn't let me go out there and mess with any of that stuff because, all he had me do was move some of the Nerf away from those areas.
Mm-hmm.
Because, debris fields are always bad luck.
Mm-hmm. End up with a lame nerf.
Nothing worse than a Nerf chewing on debris and messing up its mouth.
Right.
Well, maybe actually, I have a question for the kid. Did the attack start shortly after the crash ship?
Why, in fact, they did start about 2 days after the crash.
Perhaps
Y'all might
something
be
was
onto
on it.
something. One of my friends, before he got off world, was talking about how he found some big old life pod, some storage container out on the northwest side of town that crashed down there and looked like something may have peeled the Durasteel like it was butter. But that was nowhere near the other crash spots, so I don't think that would make much sense. But like I said, I've not been allowed to go check it out because even though it would be the coolest thing ever to go poke around the ruins of a ship, my paw would tan my hide if I did that.
Let's do it and go get him killed.
I was going to say, so how about we make a trip out there and you can tell your pa that we
Insisted.
we insisted that you come along to investigate the crash site.
Well, we don't know where it is, and he is our ride. So,
right.
I mean, I could totally charm him into doing it. More than likely.
You could try.
Okay, hold on. Let me switch over to skills. Okay.
So yeah, not indigenous. Who knows who was traveling or transporting what? So
Apparently, no. He's more afraid of his daddy.
Wow, Uma, what happened there? And you basically give him the moony eyes that it'd be swell if you take him out there. And he just looks at you and he's just like, I ain't stupid. I know better. Anything that can take the head off a nerf would do bad things to a pretty Twilight like you. But you do have two
Can't even,
advantage.
can't even charm a young kid, man. What the
I
hell?
know. Lose my touch. The advantage. I'm gonna go ahead and give the next two of us that attempt something a blue die.
That's related to you charming him?
Or actually, I'm going to give it to the next person, and I'm going to take back a strain.
So
Okay.
since you failed on your charm roll,
The ladies of the crew are teaming up on this poor farm boy.
how about I try to influence him?
Ooh.
Are we talking influence or influence?
We're talking influence.
Alina is an
I'm even going to
official
put that in
influencer.
quotes.
That's probably better than my thought. 'Cause, I mean, I have other options as well.
Yours would start with in, but it's more intimidate.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
so I'm going to go ahead and give this a little roll here.
And don't forget, you get a blue.
It's not that kind of roll. It's just my force dice. So
Alina's going to
Okay.
tap into the force in general and see if it's light or see if it's dark.
oh, hey, look at that.
And apparently the force wants Alina to do this.
Wowzers.
So I am going to steer him towards, you know what? It's probably going to be perfectly fine. It's perfectly safe. I think her request really isn't all that unreasonable after all. And my dad really, really won't mind because I'm in the company of good, well experienced combatants. There's a gank here to keep me safe. And yeah. He's just feeling the good thoughts about doing this after all.
Paul won't even know how long it takes you guys to get there and back. As I should probably pop you guys into the big map.
The big map.
The big map. As
The
you
big
guys
bone.
are zipping this way to the ranch, and he's like, so which one of the possible crash sites do you want to go to?
Whichever one well, I suppose the closest
biggest one. Biggest chunk. We want to get everybody killed quickly. Biggest chunk.
I would say we go to the one that's closest to where the most recent attack happened.
Ooh.
Or maybe the one with the container.
Paul, repeat that. You had like an echo.
Oh, I said. Who echoed?
It
Probably
was
me.
yes.
I was saying, or where the container was.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I kind of like the one nearest the last attack.
Okay.
But Alina gets to pick because she's the one doing the influencing. It's
Damn
true.
social influencers.
I just influenced him to say, okay, Captain, you can actually say which site you'd prefer to go to.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and go to the is the one that is closest to the latest kill the largest one, or where that creature or the something broke out?
It is not. The latest one is furthest away from the wreckage.
Furthest away from the wreckage. Let's go there.
There is, and which one?
The one closest to the last kill.
Okay, so the freshest spot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and he's like, hold on, and he like guns the little speeder. You get the little as he totally is doing the night driving like nobody's business.
Yeah. What a better time to go, too. Middle of the night.
Of course.
It's all about the darkness.
Hmm.
They shoot the darkness.
But we're bringing our own light. Huh. Look at all those rolls.
But
I see what you did there. I approve.
the problem is, are you bringing the light? Are you really bringing the light?
It was a cheap reach. Hey, we have glow rods. 2 of them, right? Just don't touch them.
yeah. Yeah, Lena, get out your dance sticks. Woo!
Eats it.
It's a rave.
So of course, he goes, zipping and into the area, and he's like, you see lots of half asleep Nerf just standing around these canyon areas, and he's just like, now if you look at the tails, we've got the tails tagged, so you know whose Nerf belonged to whose Nerf.
How are they tagged?
You look at the tail, and there's basically like at the base of the tail, there's a little like ribbon that's kind of like stapled into the Nerf.
Aw.
Completely safe and all that good stuff.
Doesn't hurt the animal at all.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's just a pinch.
And he kind of zips the vehicle over at the opening of a little canyon area. Totally safe, and he tells you guys that it's probably safer to get out because driving the vehicle in this canyon will probably upset the Nerf that are just super chill. And he knows for a fact that you don't want to do that. You don't want to upset the Nerf.
You don't want to stampede through the valley there.
Preferably not.
Didn't end up well from Mufasa, so.
Mufasa.
Oh, say it again. Say it again.
Mufasa.
All right, so where did this latest kill happen in relation to where we are currently?
And he basically says it's right on over this ridge here to the north, and there's a little valley up there that the last spot where they saw a couple of Nerf got slaughtered.
I want to kick out my probe droid.
Uh-oh.
Now,
Just gonna kick them out? How rude.
just be careful though, because we don't want any of the local ranchers to hear us either out here, because this isn't our property.
Oh, that would have
But
been handy.
it's your nerves.
No, we were heading towards my
Other
Nerfs until y'all wanted to go somewhere else.
So while we're here, they're getting murdered.
So I would
Dun, dun, dun.
I'd like to do some tracking. See if I can find any tracks that are aren't Nerf tracks.
Or people tracks.
Or people tracks.
I mean, based on what they're describing, the size of the track should be pretty distinguishable.
True.
I would imagine.
So you might be standing in one and not realize that it's a track because it's so big.
So that's a perception, yeah.
Or you could give me a survival.
I'm going to go perception, and
It's
that would be -2 black. Assuming it's some kind of creature, not a human, or
Okay, so you don't have to worry about the black dice from the winds blowing the tracks away and herds of Nerf walking around as you guys hear the mewling Nerf that are asleep out there.
all right. So if you're ready for me, here we go. Oh, hey, look at that.
So, Alina, you feel like a weird tingle as you're looking around for tracks out here. And you kind of notice that you see the natural ebb and flow of the Nerf herds as they follow the easy path, through the way. And all of a sudden, you kind of notice one distinct set of tracks that don't match the others. Mainly because they seem very jaggedy, very, very menacing compared to the nice soft hooves of the Nerf. And, the footprint is twice the size of a Nerf foot. And you're definitely getting the idea when you're looking at these offshoot tracks that the tracks seem to stalk and hang to the overhangs in the cover. Like in real life, how a mountain lion would hunt. It doesn't go out in the open; it sticks to the dark places.
not suspicious at all.
As you get kind of like a tingle sensation.
A tingle sensation, huh?
And since you are a Jedi, and you did roll a big damn triumph,
Mhm.
what would you like for that triumph?
So I was hoping to get some more information, like how old are the tracks? How can I identify where this creature was heading, what direction?
Maybe what
Can
the tracks are.
I was just going to say, can I identify what the tracks are made by? All that good stuff.
So the tracks are very fresh. You get the idea that whatever's out here stalking the herd that's out here is probably still in the area. And at first, you're totally like, You think you know what these tracks are, but then you're totally like, but then something looks off.
A tiger.
And whatever you're seeing, you know for sure that it's bipedal. It walks on 2 feet.
Okay.
Probably looking right at it, just doesn't realize it.
Rancor.
Are you sharing any of this observations with us?
That's what I was going to say. Is as Jim's describing this, is kind of what I'm kind of saying to you guys is, all right. So I think I've identified its tracks right here, and they're looking, pretty fresh. It looks like it's some kind of bipedal creature, and it looks like it might be a X, which Jim hasn't said yet, but something seems off about it.
So fresh. Okay, we're looking high ground. Rifles up. Out.
Stalks in the shadows.
Does the probe droid get any infrared, any other spectrum that can see? Like pull a predator, change spectrums, and see if they can get more intel or heat signatures.
I think that question was for you, Janon.
Yeah, okay. What am I doing? Like, does my probe pick up anything? I don't know.
Yeah. Does it in any heat signatures, anything like that?
Yeah, it has the full gambit of all the visual stuffs.
But
night vision, transmit up to 20 clicks away.
Have it scan the area because we know whatever it is, it's close.
Now I don't want to. Now I'm afraid he's gonna get eaten. He's been hurt a lot. I mean,
Wow.
It's almost like he's afraid of sending it
It's
off
your
to get smashed again.
It's your baby. You should take better care of it.
I send it up against all you craziness over here, there. What do you want me to roll for that?
So you're gonna send the probe up and have it scan around?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I did say I wanted to do it before he started rolling on tracks and stuff, so I guess I gotta stick with it.
Okay, so go ahead and give me a perception check. Your probe droid's going doo 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 doo
So
doo.
remember, he gets a blue because you didn't add a blue to my roll.
Yeah.
Alright. Ready?
Yep.
Ho, ho, ho.
So as your probe droid heads up, you kind of notice that there's a for sure sign of something was murdered in the last hour or so. Are you going to take your probe droid closer?
Yeah, if it's an hour, yeah. Yeah, does it see? Is there any good hiding spots right there that I can see?
Oh, this little canyon there is full of little rocky outcroppings where something could hide and murder you from the shadows.
Big enough? I mean, big enough for whatever this is?
Maybe. So
Okay.
you send your probe droid out, and you guys
Yeah.
are all standing around waiting for the probe droid to do its thing. And all of a sudden, the probe droid kind of gives you this little chime as it gets over to this area. And you notice there's a group of like 20 Nerf that are just like hunkered down on the ground. They kind of they do the camel thing where they just drop to the ground and stay warm and covered up like buffalo.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you
yeah.
notice that amongst this group of like 20, one seems to be like decapitated.
Oh.
And the rest seem to be like sleeping contently.
They're all dead.
It likes the crunchy heads, huh?
Alright, so let's relay that info. Then I suggest we call in our ship and just carpet bomb the entire fucking area.
Yeah.
Might be
I
the
think
better option.
the other Nerf herders would be unappreciative of that.
They'll be extra scruffy.
Yeah, I mean, let's go. Okay, we kill them all now, or this thing kills them all over a couple of weeks. Like,
And
what's the
people.
difference?
Right.
Everything dies. Now it's becoming very dark lately.
Yeah, apparently. But nihilistic, aren't you?
Well, I mean, I've been unconscious, I think, 3 times.
So those lightsabers got you, man.
Yeah. I'm like, you know what? I'm a techie guy. Like, let's use technology to white beam this entire area.
Yes.
We're dead.
Let's see, what else can I do?
So
that's all the way over like a ridge, huh? Or
Yeah.
we'd have to come up and around the side.
Yep, you guys you could either make a difficult climb over this hill here, or you could take the nice little walk around and
This way.
go that way. Yeah. As your dear friends, like, I'm gonna stay here with the speeder if you don't mind.
So which way did the tracks go?
The tracks basically hunker around all these ledges.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever it is likes to stick to the shadows and the overlay. following the herd. And from what you're seeing, because conveniently the old murder scene was over here, and you did your tracking there, you realize that whatever it was calmly walked up and just executed the nerf. It didn't run. It didn't panic. It's almost spooky the way it just nonchalantly walked up and executed its target.
I would
Um,
also mention that almost like it's stealth or invisible or
What kind of damage is the decapitation?
Well,
one swipe.
I mean,
this murder scene is gone and cleaned up because, of course, they dragged off the corpse already to go dispose of it. But if
Oh, okay.
Janong wants to share the view screen of this one, he can.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah. So look, I mean, are we looking like nice, clean, sharp cut, torn,
I can zoom in.
clawed, ripped?
Somebody want to give me a medicine check?
Sure. Hold on. Let me get to that page. Medicine. Where's my fucking medicine man? All right, ready?
Yep.
Bam.
Jeez.
Ouch. Okay, what would you like for
Wow.
those advantages? I mean, those triumphs.
I was gonna say advantage.
He wants to spot the creature for one.
Yeah, I mean, I really do. I really want to like catch like a quick glimpse of something like shifting in the background. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I definitely know how this thing died. Like, I can almost tell you like through this random computer program that I have on my data pad that tells me exactly what the bite marks look like or the scratches look like. It's like this was made by this 98.9999999%
Well, you see here, from the angle of the cut, I can tell you that whatever did this stands approximately 3.5 meters high.
Right.
And
You definitely get the idea that this is at least a silhouette 3 size creature that was able to inflict massive damage in a single clawed round that left 2 distinct ridge marks of damage.
Okay,
I'm
so
going.
we need the ship to kill this thing.
And again, the spooky thing is that the beast doesn't look like it struggled at all.
Yeah, so
'Cause
I
it
mean, this
didn't know
thing's
it
on
was
roids.
there.
This thing's on roids.
And it looks like you can just walk up and execute whatever it's going to eat.
This thing's on super roids. It's on roids and spice together.
the spice must flow.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be a good time to look somewhere
Diddy
else.
Mao. Diddy Mao.
There we go. We got it.
Okay.
I'm glad you think
But
so. This is fine. Yeah, let's
still
just all
don't know
die
what
here.
it is.
Oh, it's rolling
The
force.
force user?
Yeah.
Son of a biscuit.
Well, okay, what animals use the force
A lot
or
in
are
the
force
world
sensitive
of
that
Jenna
could do
is
this?
Star Wars.
I mean, if somebody's got like knowledge, xenology, or something like that, you can make a guess.
I've got a ton of zoology. It's an education thing.
Uh oh. Big alien brain.
All right, you want me to roll it? Are you ready?
Okay, so y'all are just standing around while Janong's doing his professorship.
Well, I mean, there's a point where you got to use the brain, and then the part where you got to blast or cut shit up.
Yep. Hey, I did the tracking that found the direction. That's the extent of my abilities.
You did a beautiful job. Are you ready, James? Did you see
I saw that light side flip.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
Oh shit!
As you're just like in this big, wide, beautiful, diverse galaxy that we live in, there are hundreds of things that would murder like
Shit!
this.
Wow, dude.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
But
sorry. What would you have
perhaps,
rolled?
what would you like
Me?
for your
Well,
advantage?
I have 2 greens in xenology, so I would have probably just been much worse than you.
So
Well, let's see.
Janong,
See,
what would
look,
you?
I got a triumph. If I had done it.
Excellent. 3 threat is all I needed.
Yeah, but so the triumph doesn't work without a success.
So,
Well, you get a triumph too, but
Janong, what would you like for those 5 advantages?
Shit. So I already know roughly how tall it is.
Big silhouette 3 apparently moves like a shadow, or somehow convinces its targets not to move around or notice it.
big, large, pointy fangs. Oh.
Killer teeth too.
We got the holy hand grenade anywhere handy?
Did you see the size of them
good.
things?
Well, we either go forward or we go back.
Well, we're going forward. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. We're going forward. It's just we're going forward very slowly.
Yeah.
So for my advantage, like maybe I don't know if that would really work. Probably. So like, do I feel that it's a creature that hovers around its kill, or is it a creature that like so like is it an alligator that like kills it, leaves it, comes back, or is it something like a leopard or a cat, a big cat that like kills it and then like kind of hangs out in the area until it's full and then only drifts off like short distance?
Well, the worst part is with the what you saw of the corpse, it didn't seem to be eaten. It just seemed to have been murdered. Like somebody coming up and chopping its head off horribly and just doing that for that sake, not actually stopping to eat.
And not like it would have been run off by a threat, because, I mean, there's nerfs. Not much of a threat to run it off.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They're like cows. They could surprise you. I will give you for 3 advantage that you do seem to notice that there seems to be some kind of dark intelligence behind what it does. That it's
Yeah.
the attack isn't simply just predatorial. It actually seems like intelligent the way it was surgically done.
It's the
So is it a
Gene
loft?
Simmons. It's a Gene Simmons monster. It bites the heads off of nerfs instead of bats.
Isn't that Ozzy?
Or Ozzy, sorry. Yeah, that's right.
And you kind of scan around, realizing that this thing is big, and you think that oh, what's going on here?
Hey, what the
That is
hell is that?
that is considered a force sensitive creature.
What is
That's
it?
fucking
Star
nasty.
Weirds.
As it's some ghoulish thing that you're sharing.
Yeah, I mean, this is what it could be.
And anything else for your advantage before I start spending those 4 threat?
4 threat. I didn't roll no 4 threat.
Yeah, but Zarek did.
Shit.
That was not a real roll. That was just for shits and giggles.
No, it was rolled. Now we're all gonna die.
Wow, we're gonna die
Wow.
anyway, so I don't think that's gonna make a difference. But
I mean, the fact that it did roll a
is that what
triumph on
that
its
is?
perception.
Oh my god, that thing is.
It rolled a triumph on its perception. So yeah, it knows we're here.
Yeah.
Friggin'. Okay.
Yeah, let's start murdering stuff. Can we call the
John.
ship now?
John, showing
I
pictures
think-
to scare everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. I mean, there's a lot of big creatures.
Yeah, I'm just like,
So if I were to
Stand
call
there
the
with my
ship,
rifle
how
looking
long
all
would it
around.
take for the ship to get there?
It would take a good... Oh, there's another good choice. It would take the ship a good 20, 30 minutes to get here.
No. Why is everything so far away for the ship?
Because the ship's all shut down in lockdown right now.
Yeah, it's not. Shit.
And the worst part is, you're trusting poor Uma to have to navigate the ship in the dark to someplace she doesn't know.
She knows where she is in the world. Like, just use the I am here. Come to me.
Find my phone. Find my
Yeah.
pilot.
Yeah.
Doesn't everybody have that app?
So I've got to ask, between Uma and Janong, who's got the best perception?
Option.
I have 2 yellow and 1 blue.
That would be Janong. I have 1 yellow and 2 green.
3 is better than 2.
Does it have to be one of them too, or?
It has to be one of them too. So 2 yellow and a green, huh?
Yeah. That's.
And apparently
That's
Janong's
Janong,
flipping a
then.
light side point.
So that'll give me 2 yellow, 1 green, and a blue. And that'll give you what?
Basically, that blue will be a black.
Ouch.
Because something is
Yeah.
doing something, and we're seeing what's going to happen here.
Oh, hey, hold on. Wait.
All I gotta say, Janong, don't lose your head.
Where's my bioscanner?
Well, you haven't whipped that out yet.
I asked
know,
if
that's what I'm
anybody
saying.
had one. Good Lord.
He was busy looking at the camera.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't pay attention to your words.
Playing with the frickin' pictures and shit.
So, yeah, but I don't know exactly. Verifying identity requires an average computer check.
Oh, it's a medical bioscanner.
It just says bioscanner.
Yeah, but I think it's to read medical samples and things like that, not the
Okay.
kind of scanner we want. I don't
So
think.
something is happening.
Yeah.
Ooh. Bad roll for me.
Ooh, hey, it trips. Ooh, oh shit. Oh.
So, as you guys are like debating, okay, we're going to either go this way or we're going to go over the hill, Uma and Janong, conveniently notice big ass thing lurking around the corner. It just like creepily grabs the little rock formation, and all these rocks go crumbling down the ground, making noise. And it kind of like growls hungrily in this general direction here.
Why am I so close to it?
So, since I know a direction now, I can use my computer skills to scan it and tell us like what it is.
I've seen those before. Not Alina. I mean, I've seen those before. I don't know what it is, but
So for the triumph, would Uma and Janong like to take a maneuver? Oddly
Yes,
enough, Zarek and Alina aren't even acknowledging it standing out there in the open.
Great. I'm losing
Almost as if they have been manipulated through the Force to not even be able to perceive the target.
now when you made that roll, did you give me an extra blue and subtract 2 blacks?
Why would he give you an extra blue?
Because I have Hunter, Expert Tracker, Keen-Eyed, all things that apply to dealing with creatures.
Force manipulation, though.
It's utilizing the power of misdirect so that
It
you're
forces
unable
you,
to
man.
perceive them.
Yeah, but if it's a wild beast or an animal, I get a blue.
It's actually got an intel of 2.
Yeah.
So what would Uma and Janong like to use that threat for? That despair, I mean.
Yeah, I definitely want to move.
They're just running away. Ellie and I are standing there like, hey, what's going on?
Well, and we want to alert
Wonderful
them.
planet.
What do you guys want to
You want me
do?
to shoot you in the leg then instead? Like,
No!
you dumbass.
Pull a Shane.
Where's the kid?
The kid is
off in the
just off
speeder.
the map down this way by the speeder.
Okay, good. As long as he's off the map, we're fine.
I was totally debating killing him for that triumph that it rolled, but nope.
That's what I expected.
Wow.
We're gonna get back. He's gonna be like, done.
Missing a head.
So what do you two want to do? Since it totally blew its sneakiness. Is it just like big old rocky talon claw grabs the rock and peers right through Alina towards you guys? But you totally think it's looking at Alina for some reason.
And we're like,
Yeah.
oh, rocks fell for no reason, but whatever.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, Zara, don't worry about those rocks. Look here at this track with me for a minute. I think direction.
Well,
Is there anything to get behind that would be in maneuvering distance so I could like shoot and move or
Yeah, you could totally, move, drop a knee behind some cover.
yeah. That's what I want to do. Is this short range?
This is at short range.
All right, let's.
Where Janong is?
Actually, no. You can, if you're wanting to shoot it, you're at medium range. Unless you want to move closer towards it. Totally cut the distance and make it short range.
Yeah, look. Don't have to go far.
So yeah, let's shoot it. Then we're gonna run. Hey, maybe shooting it'll break its concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready, James?
I'm totally not ready. Are you sure you want to shoot it?
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I don't want to. I'm very afraid of it.
And do you have anything to mitigate the darkness?
I suddenly have a scope on my rifle?
Do you really, though?
Hold it. If he can see it, if he noticed it, then can't he see it?
Well, you guys noticed it, but remember, it's pitch black at night, so there's too black thrown on anything you're doing in the dark.
There's got to be 4 or 5 moons on this planet to light up the place.
I mean, do you guys have your light rods? Are you guys lit up like you're ready to go for a horror movie?
Yes.
Okay, I'll totally accept that.
Is my inventory.
Okay, so go ahead and take your shot. Wait, don't take your shot yet. You took your shot.
No!
Oh,
You take your shot. Don't take your shot.
Okay, yeah, you missed, so that's okay. So, Alina and Zarek, you kind of see Janong shoot at random at some pebbles that go falling down. You guys, like, look in the general direction and you're just like, what?
Somebody's
And
scared, afraid of shadows.
where are you gonna go hide? It's the reptile brain.
right.
Behind that outcropping of rocks.
As Janong goes and skitters like a lizard behind a rock.
Fuck yeah.
So,
I told you we should have brought the ship. We should always just bring the ship anymore.
Yeah.
so Uma, what are you doing?
Well, I am going to. This is a tricky one.
You're gonna.
I am going to shoot it as well, and tell Alina it's right there.
And Alina's like, what?
I don't see anything.
So,
Shooting at
I'm wondering if I use the ion blaster, whether it would be enough to, like, stop it. Like.
And this thing is very large, by the way. But yeah, go ahead and take your shot.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go with the. Well. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Actually, whatever I'm gonna use my blaster pistol. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah.
Wow. Okay, so she takes her little blaster pistol out and shoots like a champ. So, wow.
Do they see it now?
Is that what you want to use your triumph for?
Yes, I want them to see it.
Okay, so
Before I die, I want them to see
Alina kind of shoots the thing right in the soft tip of the snout. Just in the sweet spot that causes it to experience a jolt of pain, which shuts off the force power that it was using earlier in channeling. And unfortunately, it didn't have enough points to use it on all of you, only 2 of you, and it picked the 2 toughest looking members. Mainly the tough one and the one that has the force channeling through it. Because it senses the force. And immediately this thing gives this horrible noise and kind of rubs its face like it's a bear that just got stung right on the nose with some bear spray. And immediately, Alina and Zarek see this monstrosity.
Like, oh shit.
You may have in a past life, since it is Star Wars, seen a Terran Tekek. But this is like the scariest version of one you've ever seen. Almost like some horrible geneticists made an experiment out of this thing to make it darker, scarier, and uglier. And you can kind of see its skin kind of shift like an octopus, camouflaging. And you two realize this thing just materializes out of nowhere.
Right next to you.
Yeah.
Draw lightsaber.
Okay, so go ahead and give me initiative. And I'm totally going to use Uma's despair to let it go first.
Okay, but now, would this be prepared or?
For the two of you that saw it, you're prepared. For the two of you that are just now seeing it, I let you choose which.
Oh, definitely vigilance.
Yeah.
-1 black, +1 blue.
I will let you choose. Good shot, by the way.
How do I roll a blue?
What are you trying to do? Add a blue?
Yeah, there's supposed to be a blue on that roll. I thought it would roll the modifier.
Well, you have to have a modifier in the modifier spot to do that.
I do. It didn't add it though.
Does it say 1B?
It says -1 BLK space +1 BLU.
I think you have to use a comma.
Think commas, yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me try that.
Let me erase your roll and let you re-roll.
Oh, you're too kind.
That way you can test it out.
So what I did was just
All right.
because I have the computer. I just did 2B -6 BLK. I didn't do a comma or anything like that on mine.
You did. So what is it? 2B and then minus BLK.
Yeah, there's a the question mark next to the modifiers thing. It'll tell you like what.
If you go to skills, you can look at what it shows.
Yeah, just make sure that you're putting it in the initiative tab too, as well as the skill tab.
Yeah, if you use initiative tab, you want it there. So yeah, it's like 1B space 1G. So
yeah,
or you just click the blue up top. But.
Oh, now it worked. Best out of 3. Apparently, it matters if you put the pluses before or after the minus.
Okay, so you guys totally would have initiative on this thing if there wasn't a despair from Uma. And Uma, were you good with where you were standing?
No, I would like to move if I may. Hold on a sec.
After you shot it and said, "Hey, you guys!"
Hide behind. I'm like gonna. No, I'll go over here with Janong.
Wow.
Well, I was thinking, you know what? I'm thinking maybe can I get to here?
If you want to go that
behind
way,
the little
sure.
rock outcropping.
Okay, you're finding your own hiding hole.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily want to.
And poor Zarek is shocked by this thing because it comes running right up to Zarek and continues walking past Zarek like he's not even there.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, shit.
And it charges right at Alina like Alina's the only thing it sees.
How you like those force powers now?
So, Alina, what is your athletics or coordination? Whichever is better. Because it's doing a charge attack on you, so it's an opposed roll.
Ooh. We're going to go with coordination. It's 1 yellow, 4 green, 1 white, and -1 black.
Okay, well, we're not worried about the forced or the -1 black, but that's pretty good coordination. So it's going to make an opposed brawl versus your coordination, and if successful, you will be knocked prone, suffering wounds equal to successes and strain equal to advantages. Are you ready?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. There, now I'm ready.
Oh, look at you upgrading the difficulty. I like that. You chose wisely. And still, this beast kind of comes up and just kind of backhands you. So it did succeed, so you are knocked prone. Totally don't want to be prone if he attacks you again. And you're going to suffer 1 wound and 1 strain.
Is that before or after soak?
That is after soak. Basically, it's like an environmental effect.
Okay.
As it just comes out and backhands you like a big old orangutan. And you, as soon as you realize this thing is there, it is dripping with the dark side, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Must kill it.
It's got really, really bony scales, you know. The picture that you're seeing is what native ones look like. This one's like an evil version on acid.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's been playing with it.
So top of the order, who's going to go first?
I'll shoot at it again. I'm not scared.
I was gonna say,
I am.
You want to shoot it or swing at it, Elena, or you want me to shoot it first?
I'll let you go first because I'm going to have to get up first of all.
Yeah, you don't want to be on the ground with that.
All right, so
we. That far?
No, you cannot.
So with your little rock, you're about medium. You're just beyond short range, so you're just 1 square into medium. Did you want to move forward and give away your rocky position to get short distance?
No, we do not need grenades. Thank you.
You totally need grenades.
All right, so I'm going to shoot.
I think a grenade is very needed.
You're going to shoot while almost engaged with this thing?
Well, I mean, fine. I'll step back 1.
Okay, so you're just at short range?
Wrong.
You're fine where you are, as long as we know that you're not engaged. You totally would not be engaged with this guy.
All right, so we are true aiming.
Oh.
Only 1 rank.
So 1 upgrade and 1 blue.
See. See. That'll apply. Point blank will apply at time of damage. And I got 1 of these.
Okay, so 2 upgrades.
Yeah. I think that's all I got.
I like how he says, I think that's all I got.
All right.
Okay. You're like,
You're all
ignore me, will you, bitch?
Right? All right, here we go. Oh my god.
Well, obviously having this freight train run right past you was very unsettling. And your blaster bolt just ricochets off this thing's bony silicone-based armor.
But actually it doesn't, because I'm a natural marksman. So once per session may reroll any 1 range light or ranged heavy attack.
Excellent. Let's hope for some despairs.
No, let's not.
So we will reroll.
I mean, conceivably, you couldn't do any worse. I mean, all your bad dice came up with good stuff for them, so go for it if you want to reroll.
Yep. I'm gonna use it. All right.
Give me despair.
Hey.
Hey, so you do hit.
As he gets ready to pull the trigger, he realizes he's just misaligned when he made the step back. So he holds, readjusts, and then pulls the trigger.
So 12 points of damage. What would you like for that advantage?
I think I'm down a strain. I guess we'll.
As you realize you just put an amazingly good shot right next to this thing's eye, and it should be dead, and it's ignoring you completely.
Yeah, I'm gonna
But
go
it
ahead
did
and
take damage.
I'll take my 1 strain back that I got for some reason. And we're good.
Okay, so who's going next?
Yeah.
I can try and shoot it.
Yeah, okay. If you want to go first, because I made a little mistake here, so I'm trying to fix it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it with my. Are you ready, baby?
And you're at short range. Let me undo all those cool bonuses Zarek had there, and the dice pool will be pretty much the same. Are you aiming?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it is in there. As Uma's totally like hiding behind her rock, and she's like, pew!
Hey.
So you do shoot. You see the armor plating absorbs a lot of the damage. It's like literally glowing because it's silicone-based life form. So you hit it for 8 points of damage. That's still respectable that you actually did damage to this thing.
I did. Okay, so it actually did damage.
You actually did 8 points of damage. That's respectable. I mean, this thing's armor looks like it could resist a lightsaber, for God's sake. Foreshadow much? So who is going next before the Jedi gets eaten?
I am.
This thing is looking at you with singular focus.
All right, so I am going to stand.
Okay, so that'll eat up your movement. I like it.
Yeah, I know.
But it's better than giving a bonus dice to being eaten on the ground.
I will quick draw my crate lightsaber.
Your ill-gotten gains.
Right. And I will go ahead and attack.
Okay, so
That's.
I did not have the dice pool correct, by the way.
Oh, crap.
That's okay. Then it should be better.
I'm assuming you're aiming correct. Oh no, you can't aim.
Mm-mm.
So go ahead and make your strike. See, you did better without the blue dice.
So note that there is on a success 1 additional success. So that's 3 success, 2 advantage.
So that's 12 points of damage.
I'll go ahead and I'll crit
Okay.
because that takes a whopping 1. And that leaves me with 1 advantage, which I'll take a strain back.
And you notice that that lightsaber shot should have like chopped an arm off on it, and you just cut a gouge through it. It's almost like your breach didn't do nothing for you.
Mm-hmm.
But you said you're doing a crit?
Yep. Oh,
Did you add the vicious one? Didn't that add
I did not. Let me add that in there.
Hang on, because I think I have something else that adds an additional plus 10. So.
Okay, then I won't roll yet.
So I know I'm thinking about this. Maybe it is just the vicious adds plus 10. I think that's what it was. Yes.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
fish just does.
Yeah.
Okay, so the corrupted beast has head ringer. Increase the difficulty. All intelligence or cunning checks by 1 until the end of encounter.
Nice.
Yes, you definitely get a sense that his armor is lightsaber resistant. As you're totally like, what did the Sith do to this poor creature?
Right. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
As it's lifting its claw to start getting ready to rend you.
Uh-oh.
So,
As he says that just so casually.
do you have any defense now that your lightsaber is in play?
I have parry, amongst other things.
Oh, you're going to want to use that.
Yep.
Any defense, though?
I do have. Gosh, where is it here? I have 2 melee versus for defense.
Okay, that's a good thing. Okay, because this thing is it's gonna go after you with its talons.
Of course it is.
Oh,
Wow!
that was some busy dice.
How did the math work out on that one?
Wait, how does that work out? Oh, yeah, because it's just didn't get shit for.
Only one success, and
Yeah.
so thanks to your quick Jedi skills and your defense with your lightsaber, you got really lucky.
Apparently.
I'm not complaining.
Aw, cute little owl creature.
Another
Not,
force sensitive thing.
Yeah, the force sensitive bird of Ahsoka. Okay, so I am gonna say, because I'm a jerk, that for 3 advantage, it smacks your lightsaber out of your hand.
oh.
Mm.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
And the
Coulda
2
knocked you on your ass
advantage is going to be, he's going to give the next one of you guys to go after him a black dice. Because, of course, he's all scary and ominous and scary like that.
He is.
So, who's going last?
That would be me.
Poor Janong finally gets to take that shot.
You ready?
Yep. I really wasn't, but, hey, it sounded good and you still missed.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you like for your advantage? It doesn't notice you.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any strain. Yeah, I don't know. Next person go gets a blue.
Ooh, oh, good.
Okay, so top of the order, who's going first?
Zerek, you okay with me going next?
Go ahead.
All right, so I quick draw my Mephite lightsaber.
You just like picking through lightsabers. Let's see. This time I'll.
Yeah, he's only got
Obviously,
like
she went
6
to
of
the
them.
Darth Maul, the General Grievous School of Lightsabers.
Yeah. Right.
Majority of them are on the ship, but these 2 I carry with me.
Okay.
All right, so let me know when you're ready.
I am ready if you would like to lightsaber this beast. He's got
would.
that extra black that Janong forgot to have. And apparently bad things happen.
Did it properly subtract the 1 black die?
Yeah, you had 4 black die because it's got defense 3, and you had an extra black die for that 2 that it was given to the next person.
The one thing it doesn't have is that one
Automatic
disadvantage,
success.
whatever it's called, gets canceled out because I do get an automatic +1 advantage.
Okay, so you have 2 advantages?
Yeah.
Okay, so you swing at it and your lightsaber just bounces off this thing's armor. Thankfully, it's not Kurtosis armor.
Mm-hmm. God damn it.
And so what would you like for your 2 advantage before I spend that despair?
That's what you get for being penisy. You're like, no problem.
Right? I know. Jim's gonna make me drop that lightsaber too. We'll just watch.
I've disarmed the Jedi.
Give a blue to whoever goes next.
Okay. So you look at somebody and you're like, I've given you an opening as this thing just clamps its claw around your lightsaber blade, which of course your eyes become huge when you're realizing that this thing is touching your lightsaber with impunity, and it kind of just jerks your lightsaber out of your hand, flying it, throwing it the opposite direction of the first one.
Oh, Lordy.
So one's been flung to the left, now this one's been flung to the right. It really wants to get the Jedi. So who's going next?
Okay, well. So we will set down the rifle and pull out the vibroaxe.
Oh shit, getting primeval here.
And we take the half step forward there if needed.
Yep, to get you engaged.
And we will swing away Earl.
Are you going to take extra strain to aim?
I forgot something. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And that.
Oh. Okay, I've got the upgrade and the blue dice in there for you.
Okay.
You just want to make sure I spend another one when I swing on Lena.
And I'm debating on. Do I want to try stunning blows? I'm wondering if it's obviously strong, but it probably has a decent.
It seems very dense. I mean, it is a silicon-based life form, and that was before the Sith monkey mucked with it.
Yeah, well, that's just strength, but yeah, I'm wondering what its strain's like. Because with stunning blow, I can make melee checks, inflict strain damage instead of wound damage.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can beat it down that way. I'll go ahead and do stunning blow.
Okay, so it'll be stun damage instead of actual wounds.
Yep. And then, let's see, point blank is ranged. Been a while since I've used a melee weapon lately. All right. Okay. We are ready. So, Vibrox, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
Oh,
I was hoping for a despair. I really was.
I'm sure you were.
Okay, so that was pretty good damage. So 6 damage, is that right?
6 damage. And then Pierce 2.
Oddly enough, notice the Pierce 2 seems to not be working.
What?
Much like the Jedi's Breach is not working.
I could see Breach, but figured the Pierce would work. Well, shikey. Well, that's okay. I can use the Trying for a crit.
If you did a point of damage.
Okay.
So I will let you know that you only did 6 points of damage, and its soak is able to soak that.
Right. Okay. And Pierce is negated. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, fuck it then.
Damn Sith spawn scales. Best talent ever.
So basically, that weapon's like almost useless. Okay.
But you do have a triumph. And you'll take a point
Yeah.
of strain as you hit this thing and realize your axe is not getting purchase in its hide.
Make it fall.
You could totally knock it prone.
Yeah. I suppose I'll do that. And so did the blaster did some damage to it then.
The blaster did do damage.
Okay.
Mainly because you did a shitload of damage.
Yeah, but okay.
But you notice that your vibro axe is like hitting a solid rock of silicon, and it just kind of like vibrates on your hand and doesn't really dig into it or bite into it.
Right.
As you're like, damn it.
Okay.
Okay, so who's going next? Our little chicken hawks.
Wait.
I'm gonna try shooting it.
Okay, you gonna aim?
Oh yeah. You ready?
Yep.
Hey.
What's the worst that happens? You shoot one of your friends?
And I still hit.
Hey, so take a point of strain as you're nervous because your friends are right there in this big hulking thing's back, but thankfully it's got a big ass back. And you do 1 point of damage again. As you have little glowing pit in its back. Okay, so Alina, without your lightsaber, do you have defense?
Yeah, 2.
Defense 2?
Yes, I think so.
I thought you had armor. Your armor had 1 defense, I thought.
Yeah, armor has 1. Do I have 1 from something else? Yeah, I don't think it's my lightsaber that's giving me the other one.
It's probably one of the force thingies.
Yeah, I think it is one of the force thingies. I just don't know which one because I have so many at this point.
But that's a good thing.
Right?
And thanks to Zarek, he managed to hook its back leg and drop it to a knee. On the plus side, that'll give somebody a blue dice to meleeing it.
If they had a weapon. Jadong, quick, run up there. Swing at it.
Swing, bada bada, swing.
So just defense 2?
Yep.
Holy fuck.
Ouch.
Damn.
Lena's gonna die.
So that's going to be 13 points with a pierce of 3.
Explain, please.
Hey, look on the bright side. It didn't have enough to crit.
So it means you will soak 2, because you got to soak a 5. So
Yep.
looks like you're only taking 11 points of damage as this thing just gouts your front side open with claws. As there's a horrible spray of Jedi blood, and this thing starts sniffing the air all excited, its eyeballs roll back. Dirt Land Shark is very excited right now because it's eating force sensitive, Jedi. It's happy. It's living the good life. This was what it was made to do.
Yep.
And who's going last, Janong?
Oh,
You totally want to
I
run
think
up, pick up a
Janong's gonna go
lightsaber.
last.
I know you got some tricks set up.
Yeah, because this is what I'm good at.
Where's your droid at, man? What the hell?
Well, the only thing he could do is like go inside and explode, but I don't really want to.
No, you're big guy.
Oh, we always leave his ass.
He guarantees that the
Should I
ship
bring
never
him?
disappears.
No. Should I bring him? Nah, it's fine.
So Janong shoots with the blaster rifle, and you just see the blaster go ting. Hey, if this thing can take a lightsaber shot, you understand the physics behind why it can take a blaster shot.
Yeah.
Can we just fight a crate dragon instead?
Okay, so top of the order, who is going first?
Ooh, I know who's not going first.
Come on, Alina. This is when you show off that you've got move and you've got it strengthened so you can move multiple objects. You throw your hands out and pull both of your lightsabers in your hands and you use your quick draw to light them both.
I was thinking about it.
Or you have the level high enough that for strength and you can chuck it across the frickin' valley there.
Reach your hands out, light both lightsabers on the ground and spear them into them.
But it's immune to lightsabers, so it's not going to do much.
Well, it's just immune to the breach quality. You still can hurt it if you roll well enough.
All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and move and try to grab my lightsabers.
Okay, so is move an action?
User may spend silhouette arrow short range. How far away are they?
They're just within short range of you.
Okay.
I don't see them throwing it too far away.
Yeah, it doesn't make any mention of it being a move action. It just says I use my force power to.
Just gotta roll the light side.
This is how we get the cool cinematic where you pull the lightsaber, ignite it with quick draw, and attack with it. Because if not, you could never get that cool cinematic move.
Yep. So there we go. Got my lightsaber. We'll quick draw, and we went for the mephite. Or I'm sorry, not the mephite. We went for the
crate.
Yeah.
Okay, so you reach over, you look at the lightsaber, and it leaps into your hand. Because obviously, it likes you, that you like it more than the other one.
Wait, so how does stun 2 work?
Stun 2?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like scrolling up. Does that have stun 2?
No, I'm looking at it because I may grab the mephite lightsaber instead because it has stun 2.
Well, you'd probably activate the quality and stun it for 2 rounds.
Yeah, so for stun 2, let me pull it up real quick.
Because that would be nice.
Mm-hmm. The wind just got like crazy bad outside, by the way.
I saw some lightning a little bit ago, I think.
I can hear it raining here.
I can't hear anything with my headset on.
All I heard was the tree out front just start smacking the wall. So the stun quality. So for 2 advantage, you inflict strain equal to the rating. So for every 2 advantage you can spend, you could do 2 additional stun on top of the regular damage.
That's nice, though.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that. And I am going to aim. I forgot that last time, and we are pulling the Mephite lightsaber, not the crate lightsaber.
And I see you spent a light side there.
Yep.
Okay. It doesn't
All
want to
set.
die right now. It really doesn't want to die.
I know it wants to kill me first, but I really don't want it to.
I don't want it to.
Ooh. Okay, so what does it look like?
So, I would like to point out there's one extra advantage, so I do want to crit it.
Your crit is 2, which you do have.
I do have, yeah. And that's one extra success, so that's 5 successes.
13 points of damage. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. So what does it look like when you put this thing down before you spend that 2 advantage to crit it? As you took it down to 0.
So I basically, I clone my I basically reach out, I pull my lightsaber, and as I'm quick drawing it and igniting it, just straight up through its chin, up through its skull.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Looking it in the eye with a dirty scowl of, how dare you hit me, you stupid fucking creature.
Wow. All of a sudden our Jedi is getting a severe dislike for creatures. It's because you sense the dark side just weeping off this thing like sweat.
That's exactly what it is. Not only that, it's a Jedi killer, so of course I like it.
Okay, so this thing goes down hard when you go and lightsaber through its chin. You see its eyes roll back.
And then after giving it that dirty look, I kind of just collapse down on the ground into an exhausted seated position because I am fucked up.
So it has a lot of armor, but didn't have all that much actual health.
Yep, had lots of soak and defense, but average health, average high-ish health. And as you know, Alina, gets partially, passes out and partially laid on by one of this thing's heavy limbs. You kind of notice it's got Sithy tattoos on one shoulder. It looks like a cool tribal band that basically designates a experiment number.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, its name is 1 of 5.
Excellent.
Get
And
the ship.
and you see now that it's lying dead on the ground at your feet that it's got like claw marks on its back where something bigger has clawed into it.
Well, that something bigger has clawed into it. Does that look recent?
Oh no, looks like, when it was a young pup, it got into it with something bigger.
Oh, so it's got a big brother. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Either that or a rancor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it'd be kind of fun to see this thing in a Rancor fight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but it makes some awesome chitin armor.
I mean, it would make, if you could get someone that could harvest the silicone plates of this creature, it would definitely make some cool armor. I mean, if
So
only you knew someone who could harvest it to have that kind of quality.
Can we fit it on the hover truck?
It would take up the entire hover truck to get it on the back, but you could.
We're gonna have to.
You totally know that.
Believe us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That this would totally be the cool thing to bring it back and say, "Hey guys, we found the creature, El Chupacabra."
The ship and load it into the ship, so we have the ship. with big
I
guns on it.
Janong is sitting behind his rock, still saying, "Bring me my ship."
Looking around.
I can remote pilot it to the.
Hey, Janong. While we're waiting for the ship to get here, maybe you could give me the once over.
I guess.
And in
gotta
clear
go
light,
to
you
the
guys
rocks,
kind of
though.
look at this thing, and you're like, "Yeah, it's definitely some kind of mutated, corrupted Terran attack." However, we say that in Star Wars. It was once upon a time a natural creature until it was mutated by evil Sith.
Damn Sith.
And the fact that poor Alina realizes that these truly are Jet Force sensitive hunters, that the Sith have a habit of letting loose to just, kill people. Preferably starting with Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good thing we have one of those to distract it while we shoot it with the ship.
Right?
While obviously, as Alina's on the ground thinking about it, she realizes that this thing has some kind of force power that lets it use, misdirection to not be seen in the open.
Mm-hmm.
Only because of Uma's expert marksmanship did she manage to save you from being butchered by this thing.
True that.
Are you? All right, let me move closer to
Is
you.
there
So
a reward
Oh,
for
you're gonna come out
this?
from the rocks? Probably. We'll be heroes anyways, one way or the
are
other.
you ready for me to medicine him up?
How wounded is Alina compared to her normal dice pool? Because I already know it's 3.
I mean, she's down 12 points.
Out of
Out of
14.
14. And you know what?
you
Just
being
because
jacked.
we're going to make it hard for our friend here since he's got like a bazillion golds.
Well, I don't have that many. Hold
Go for it when ready.
Well, I want to make sure I got the dice pool right. It seems.
Do you need some blue dice for kits?
Listen.
That's what he's saying.
No, I got it all set up right. You ready? Oh, all right.
It's almost like he can
Looking
sense the
away.
moment he realizes I flipped one.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're so good.
3
You're
wounds,
so
2 strain, and what do you want for those advantages? Or triumphs? I'm assuming since she's
ship
hurting.
gets here now.
I don't think your medicine skill can affect the ship's performance. As much as you'd like it to.
I mean, let's see.
More wound healing.
I think that's what Alina would like is more heals.
That is exactly
Well, how many heals do you... Hold on.
So you healed 3 plus any bonuses that you have, because I think you may have like back to something. Or am I thinking the wrong character? If you want, those triumphs can heal 2 additional if you cash them both in. Or a crit, which I don't think Alina has a crit. Because it rolled poorly. It totally rolled poorly because Uma blew its stealth, and it totally couldn't just walk up and murder you. Which would have been absolutely horrific to the rest of your party watching this thing creep up on you, and you're just like, what?
So you get 2 extra for surgeon.
So you'd be at 5, 6, 7 if you spend them all on healing.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'd be 9 total.
So 9?
Yeah, if I cashed them all in to heal. Bloop.
That would get me up to 11.
Okay, so that's a good damn
enough.
heal.
That's a wicked heal.
Yeah.
And so I could I could use the advantage, technically. The 2 advantage, I could hold on. What is that called?
It's starting to come down here
Overcharge.
now.
And I could once per encounter use an action making a. Oh nope, never mind. That's only on mechanics.
Well, it's sort of mechanical, right?
The other medicine check.
Right.
All right. Well, I'll take
Well,
it.
so it
Thanks.
says I have overcharged improved. May spend 2 advantage or 1 triumph from overcharge action to immediately take another action. Like, does it still go off of the mechanics check?
It sounds like it's a mechanics thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, then I can do 2 mechanics checks, and it really. Oh wait, don't I have a thing where I can use my mechanics to fix you?
Organics.
Oh no, that's
I mean-
for building and repairing people with cybernetics.
I was gonna say you probably have used that on me, but yeah.
Yeah, because he's got the.
Start ripping out
Hey.
mechanical parts and replacing them.
Well,
got
you
me.
had
Well-
like a little scratch. Now you got a piece of metal right there. What better? What better do you need?
Staples count as armor plating, right?
Right.
Enough staples in your skin, and it's studded leather.
Right.
You
Yeah. So
got
that's for the
myself 10.
cybernetics.
I'm happy. I'll take it.
Okay, so you guys are gonna hump this thing onto the truck and take it back to the ranch.
Or I
Yeah.
suppose we could, just take the head, what's left of it.
No. We want the whole thing.
Okay, well, if they can harvest the armor,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
to
'Cause,
speak.
yeah, if somebody in town can like scrapey scrape,
And
then
is
I can
there
use my mechanics and choppity chop it into something cool.
and is there a reward for? I mean, ask the kid if there's like a reward for whatever's killing the.
There you go.
Nerfer.
Sure. I mean, if you killed whatever's killing them, I'm sure each of the ranchers can get together and make some kind of reward. I mean, maybe even like 5 head of Nerf.
Hey, 5 extra head of steak.
Maybe Don could toss in his prize mare. She's show quality,
You don't say.
Okay, so you guys, are you waiting for your ship and you'll follow in your ship, or are you gonna ride
Yeah,
with
at
him
this
in the
point,
truck?
we will follow in the ship.
Okay, and it's kind of nice because that way Uma can light up the whole horizon with the ship's lights.
Exactly.
As you guys get to the ranch in plenty of time, this thing looks even more menacing in the back of the truck, bouncing around lifelessly. As I will say, that's a good spot to wrap it up because not only is it 9 o'clock, but the lights just flickered.
Yep, and the rain is coming down. I
The
can
rain
hear it
just
over
hit.
the
Yep.
headphones.
So
Yeah, it's just started.
that's going to be a good place to wrap it up there. As you have made it to the ranch.
Yay!
Good job,
We did-
guys.
And Alina didn't
Been
die.
Right?
Yay! Nobody died.
Damn
right.
Near
close.
miss.
I'll try better
Good night,
next
guys.
time.
Night.
All right, good night, guys.
CXP?
Latest.
Yep, 10 XP for everybody.
Oh,
Kelly, did you
Yeah,
hear that?
Should be like 2 billion. Okay,
I don't think Kelly heard that.
no, probably not. You might be able to tell her easily enough.
I might. I mean, she will be coming through the door in like 2 minutes.
Hey, did you
Oh,
see that post I sent you?
Which one?
The new cook game that they're working on?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you'd seen anything on that before, but looks intriguing.
Yeah, and usually they come out with good stuff.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I got a email on it, and then I went to their site, looked it up, so sent you the link. So, cool. All right.
All right, later, guys.
Laters. Appreciate it.
Have a good night, guys. That was a good session.
Yeah, did good.
Finally back to gaming
hopefully
regularly.
Yep.
Yay.
Oh shit! Lights just blinked again. Okay, I'm logging.
Yep.
All right.
Bye,
Later.
guys.